Okay. I think I'm going to upload this one on my YouTube channel. My internet connection was not good on my personal page. So I'm going to do this on my business page, on my Facebook page. All over again, and probably just upload it because I was on a rural road and my internet connection was just coming in and out. So, to the point, why I will never answer the question again. If you're coming in on Facebook, hit like and hit share. Do that for me. Share it to your personal page because I'm on my business page. And YouTube, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Right? I don't really go live on YouTube a lot when I'm driving because YouTube is so much more interactive, meaning that people comment more than what I get on Facebook, and they engage more, and I don't want to be too much looking at the comments while I'm driving. So, all right. So, why I would never answer the question again? I'm holding my phone because I'm going uphill. First, I will not answer this question again. First, how much do you charge for credit repair? This is why. Going right into it. So, hey, come in. Free credit game, right? Free credit game. The free ride at 5. It's a little bit after 5 on my time. It's Central Standard Time in Mississippi. But hey, come on, share it on your timeline, right? Hit the like button if you're watching this on YouTube. Come on. I just got another low network connection. Come on. I might just have to wait till I get home and do this, right? All right, connection available. So I'm getting messages, low network connection. I might just have to wait home till I get home before I do this. I'm just on a very rural road right now. So, but listen, so let me get right into it. Why I would never answer the question again, how much I charge for my services. Well, number one, I don't get clients from people that ask me that question first. I've never converted a client over that asked me that question first that I just showed my pricing to. Number two, because I do credit coaching and consulting, meaning that I do credit customization. I analyze your credit report because you may be thinking you need to get one thing did first, and I can show you something else that's more beneficial at the moment. Or you may need quick results, and you may need a credit suite. A credit suite will get results in 15 to 30 days, right? And so my pricing for a credit suite would be different from someone else who does not need those customized services done for whatever the emergency reason is. So that's number one, or maybe number two. Number two, I know that when you go on a car lot or vehicle lot, right, and they have the price of the vehicle on there, you want to know, can I afford it? That's why a lot of people are asking, is it affordable? Is it affordability? And I have some ideas in the future that if you can't afford the pricing, right, then I may offer some do-it-yourself products that's done the right way, and I'll talk about that secondary and a little later on. So, but again, my services are customizable, and I remove negative addresses. Now, why is that important? I have provided those services to some people to just remove their addresses, and their credit score just from that alone has increased 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50 points. That is very vital. The very first step you should do in the credit restoration or repair process, right? Because oftentimes negative addresses are connected to negative accounts. So what do I mean by that? If you was living at your mother or father's house at the time that an account went into collection and they're sending you the collection bills, if you don't and you since then moved, right? Let's say you have your own place, you have a new residency, you got your own home, Or maybe you're just a person that just had different apartments and locations, right? Now, wherever that billing of that negative information was mailed to, it can be verified. It is verified and connected to that address. So if you had a Discover card, for example, and you was at one address when the late payments occurred, and Discover was sending that bill and that late statement to that address, then that address will account for verification if the first thing that you do is ask for verification if you have a do-it-yourself credit product, which I really don't recommend anyone use if the first thing in your do-it-yourself credit repair product that they ask you to do is to verify anything. The very first step you need to do in do-it-yourself product is to request if the information is reporting accurately, right? And so that's why my credit coaching consulting is customized, right? It is very customized. Some people have 2 or 3 addresses to remove. Some people have as many as 20. Some people have more work than others. Some people have less work. Some people have different situations. They need things done expedited. They need a credit sweep. And then my services, I don't just do repair. Repair in my vocabulary means deleting negative items, right? I do credit reversal. So you may be asking, what's the difference? Credit reversal is anytime, for example, you have a negative account and I can reverse that to show positive, right? Instead of deleting the account altogether. So these are 2 scenarios I like to use. Let's say you went to school, you got into student loan debt, right? This was most recently, so within the last 2 years, let's say in 2017. Now you're ready to buy a house. You graduated, got your specialist degree, whatever, but it's showing $80,000 of student loan debt, and the underwriter or whoever's trying to approve you for a loan for your house or vehicle says, hey, you have too much debt showing your credit report. Now, that's my debt elimination program. Or if you have too many credit card debt on your credit reports, and those credit card debt is within 2 years, is not a long history of trade line reporting, then Mr. Johnson, give me the thumbs up, because I want to know if my internet connection is good, if you don't mind. Sometimes it shows me coming in and out, and if I need to if I need to wait until I get home to do this, then I will, if my internet connection is not good, right? Don't want to be wasting time. So let me know if my internet connection is good. I know it's getting a little darker because it's getting a little late in the evening. And so in that case, then I would delete that debt, right? Especially if it's current. Thank you so much for the digital love. It's getting dark. And so that would be a deletion decision, right? A deletion decision. But let's say you have a 2011 student loan, and it's reported from the U.S. Department of Ed is reporting, let's say 5 or 6 times, 5 different trade lines, and you just have 120-day late. Well, instead of deleting that, hello, Mr. Dixon, instead of deleting that student loan, I would just reverse it to show never late, paid on time. Now you keep that trade line, because 35% of your credit score is calculated by your credit history, right? Your payment history, your credit history. Now you're keeping 7 to 8 years of good credit reporting instead of deleting it off your credit report, right? And then that account maybe would just transfer to another student loan account, right? So now we're keeping that positive trade line and not deleting it, because deleting good payment history and by not reversing it, even if it's showing negative, will damage your credit score. And deleting everything, now you have to go and get positive credit reporting, but the history is recent. And so that's what I do: credit reversal, I do credit removal, I do customized credit. So when you ask me, I'm not a multi-level company. I am a company. So you might say, well, hey, they told me it'll be $89 a month at Lexington Law. Lexington Law do not offer the services that I offer. You're not getting reversal. You're not getting negative address removal. right? And so back and show me some digital love, you all. Just let me know. I want to know how my connection is going because I'm on a rural road, right? And so you're not getting this quality of services. Don't go to Mercedes and tell them, well, that Honda is priced $10,000 less than this Mercedes. You're not comparing apples to apples. You're comparing apples to oranges, right? So step one, send me your credit report or ask me, how do I send you my credit report so you can give me a free analysis of how much it will be to repair, restore, or reverse my credit, right? It may be all three of the above, or you might need a credit suite, right? Next, if you purchase any type of do-it-yourself credit repair product, and it tells you the first thing to do is to verify a debt, verify, and it gives you like a template to write in. I want you to verify this account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to run from that because that would damage your credit score more than it will help it. Because once you ask for verification, it recalculates or reages your date of last activity on a negative account. So let's say you have a 4-year-old collection account, and you write into the credit agencies. I don't like to call them bureaus because people call them bureaus for some reason, credit bureaus, and they think they're government entities and they have power, and they're not. They just private companies, right, that make billions of dollars off of your bad credit or off of bad credit in general, right? And so, hey, they're not motivated to move negative information off your credit report because they make more money by reporting your negative information to prime, subprime lenders. What I mean by that, lenders that offer you astronomical high interest rate, 26%, 28%. They might make more money by selling their information to those type of lenders than our people with good credit. People with good credit get low interest rate or zero interest rate. They get the best of everything. So they know the market is bigger for bad credit than it is for good credit, right? And so when you ask anyone to verify first, right, it reboots, reages your data last activity, which recalculates a negative item that wasn't damaging your credit score in the first place to now recalculate that as negative because you recalculated or rebooted your date of last activity on that account. So what do you do if you're trying to get a home and they say, well, you have to clear up these collections and they're 4 years old? You ask, and then too, let me say this and I'm logging off because like I am on a back road. You ask for if the information is reporting accurately, right, and correct, right? I've seen a lot of do-it-yourself templates that say, according to Fair Credit Reporting Act 609, you are required to verify through physical verification, and that is not what Fair Credit Reporting Act 609 ever quotes, says, or does. And so you're using language that does not even match the law. So 100% of the time we use those template letters that they get by billions of people every day anyway, and they don't take seriously because they know it's just a template, and they know that you really don't know what to do when it comes back verified, because it will. And then because, like I told you earlier, one method of verification is connected to the address that's with the account. So if you can't remove the address, then legally it is verified. And another method of verification is through their eOscar system, electronic verification. So then you will have to know ways to get human verification. And so if you don't know that, and you don't know how to stop the date of your activity being updated or rebooted, then you can very well damage your credit score with these do-it-yourself products than really help it. So get a professional. I'm not a month-to-month. I'm not a business. I am me, and my coaching and consulting. So my payment plans are flat rates, right? But I do have a 6-month money-back guarantee if you get no negatives items or any improvement on your credit report, anything removed that you need removed. So hey, send me that credit report, email it to me in PDF format. I'm signing off. This is Wealth Wednesday. Have a great day. Queen of Credit. This tongue twisted. queen of credit. I don't have my stylist, so I have to hit the end button on my phone. Hit like and hit share.